We're talking about preterito de verbos regulares in español, preterite of regular verbs in Spanish. This is the past completed tense. For instance, I talked, I fell, I walk, I walked, ed. A lot of times in English you add ed to these. Okay, so these are regulars. Just a caution, there's a bunch, and we could do it in about 8 different categories, 8 different types, 8 types of irregulars. We'll do some other videos on the certain types of irregulars in the preterito, and it's pretty, the preterite's pretty difficult. Probably one of the most difficult tenses just to remember because of all the irregular forms in Spanish. So 8 types of irregulars. So right now we're just going to talk about the regulars, and that's it. So very easy actually. Let's talk about AR verbs, and then ERIR verbs actually have the same exact endings, which is a good deal. So we have AR verbs, just as we talked about with the regular AR, ER, IR verbs in the present tense, you just need your stem. So if we take a verb like common AR verbs of hablar, to talk, speak, all right, we just take off, get our stem, which is when you drop your infinitive ending. So you have hablo, and then you just add your endings. So preterito endings are a, aste, o, amos, estéis, aron. Hablé, con accento. There's an accent on a couple of these forms, so heads up on that. Aste. O, con accento. Amos is actually the same as the present tense. So there's you got to be careful of the context there. Estéis, the vosotros form. And then Aaron. So, hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablasteis, hablaron. Those are all the past forms. So, yo hablé, I talked. Tú hablaste, you talked. Alright, so those are ARs. ERIRs are actually the same. So that's a pretty good deal. Similar type endings. You have examples of irregular verbs in regular verbs in the preterite, like comer, to eat, and we like to use escribir, to write. So we would get our stems, just as we do in the present tense with these two. Take off the ER, take off the IR, and you add your ending. So iste, io, imos, isteis, ieron. Con accento, e. So if you look at the similarities right there, iste. Instead of aste, it's iste. Yo. So you keep the accent over the O, which is adding an I in there. And imos. Imos. Isteis. I in there. And ieron. So, comí. I ate. I ate is actually an irregular preterite in English, okay? Not I eat it, like little kids always say, eat it. They're sort of right. They generalize and put that ed on there. So that's irregular. Yo comí, I ate. Tú comiste, you ate. All right? Ustedes comieron, you guys ate. All right? So there's your preterito de verbos regulares. It's past completed, and just a caution, there are 8 types of irregulars. So if you're going to get going with this, you should probably look into what's irregular, and everything else would be regular. So we'll do some other videos on what's irregular coming up.